Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For tracks, obviously. On the lot.
He became steel resistant.
Hello everyone, welcome to another segment of our record time tutorial. Curtis is going to run us through a couple of the modules that we have there, talk us through how they actually work. Let's go. So Curtis, once again, thank you for joining us.
Not a problem at all. Thank you for having me.
No worries. So which module are we going to be looking at today?
So now we'll look at the scheduling module. And this is where we can allocate all of your employees or just yourself to jobs, to tasks, to events, and make sure you know what's happening on site.
All right, that's good. Let's go. Let's talk us through it.
Perfect. So as you see here, again, we've joined onto the RecordTime desktop. Now I'm going to click over to the scheduler tab where everything is going to be here for our calendar. Now you can see Ivan's been a little bit busy. He's got a few jobs and tasks already allocated in for the month of September. Now, first things first, we've got nice, clear view of all the different tasks or jobs that we can allocate, as well as the ability to switch between different views. So we've got a nice month view, we have a week view, day view, list view, as well as a fairly new feature, what we call Gantt, which is just in a left to right, showing all of your plant and equipment, as well as your employees on the left-hand side. Now, up the top here, we have a few different settings around the information that we can provide to your employees. If we click on the field settings here, this allows us to add or take away certain fields and information that we're showing to our clients or to our employees. All we need to do to create a job is click on today's date, which is Thursday the 4th, and we create a task or a job name. We're going to call this site cut for Ivan as the task name. We can also select a plant or a piece of equipment. Now, when we select a plant or piece of equipment, that will also create the color of the task depending on what plant or equipment is selected. Now, your forms and your checklists can also be assigned to this particular job, so your employees know what information they need to be completing on site. Select the employee that's going to be assigned to the job. We're going to select Ivan, as well as then the client. If we wanted to add in a client, we could do that there. Start time is defaulted to 7 o'clock and is working a full day, finishing at 3 o'clock. We don't need to make the job reoccurring or anything like that. We can also set reminders and confirm email to the client to make sure that they're remembering that you're arriving today or tomorrow for the job, as well as then providing job information and job address. So I'll add in an address, which we're just going to make one up, 34 Smith Street. I'll just do Melbourne. Now that will also use Google Maps, so you'll be able to click on that address and it'll take you there via Google Maps. A contact phone number for the client as well. Order number, if you have an order number for the project. Job type, we can also then use a general job, or you can add in your own job types, footings, piers, site cuts, demolition, whatever the case may be is. And we can also add comments for your guys as well. So gate code 1234. We can also say site contact Ivan is a nice guy. Whatever information you want to provide to your employees for them to be able to complete the job or the task effectively. The last thing we can also do is add in files, so plans, documents, specifications, again, SWIMS risk assessments, safety documents for you guys to be able to do the task at hand safely and on time. Once we're all happy with all that information, we click submit and we can see that that job has been added in for Ivan. He will also get a push notification through the mobile phone app alerting him of the task that he's been allocated for.
Tell you what, this is so good. Like, gone are the days of texting each employee what they're doing tomorrow, and then them saying, "Oh, I don't understand. What else do you want me to do? Or what's the key? What's the code for the padlock individually?" This way, you just do exactly what you've just done there. Allocate jobs to everyone, all the comments. They see everything in there. All they've got to do is just log in, and they can see what what they've got. And like you say, all the required documents. So if they need to do a pre-start check, they just click on that little pre-start link and it will take them to that document, isn't it?
That's exactly right. And then also when the job is complete at the end of the day and you're going back, if there has been a pre-start document completed or the hourly hire docket, you'll also see that at the bottom of the screen here under the docket section where it says we haven't completed anything yet, but we can do that as well.
That is awesome. Very, very useful. Especially when you've got multiple employees and you're trying to schedule work, isn't it?
That's it. So with all the tasks as well, you can assign multiple employees or multiple plant as well, and link what employee is supposed to be operating what plant and equipment for the day. Now, the other thing that we need to deal with in the civil industry is delays. So obviously, if jobs move and they get changed, we can click, we can drag, move them and update them. Your employee then also gets an updated notification advising him that there's been a change to the schedule, and he now knows that that job's been booked in for tomorrow, or obviously we can change it through to next week as well.
How cool is that? That is so effortless, man. It's just so good. And you know what? I talk about employees. You don't always, I suppose, have to have heaps of employees to use this. Even if you want to use it for your own, if you're just a one-man band, you can still utilize this to get rid of all the paperwork and be able to work out your own schedule, and then have everything all in one.
That's exactly right. And all of this scheduling module is also available from the mobile phone app. So if you're on site in the machine, you get a phone call from a customer or a client, says, I need to book you in for next week. Open up the mobile phone app, add all the same information in, data in, all from the palm of your hand.
Crazy stuff. I tell you what, we're moving with the times, Curtis. This is really good. I love this. I'm excited.
That's
Guys,
it. That's it.
That's it. So if anyone wants any more information about this, we'll have all the details for record time in the description. Look out for our other videos with tutorials on all the other modules in their software. Curtis, thank you very much for walking us through this today.
Not a problem at all.
All right, guys, take care. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For tracks, obviously. On the lot.
He became steel resistant.